We got the potatoes dumped, and now we're gonna go through them. So I'm gonna put this over here and see how many potatoes we get.
Whoa!
One potato.
Holy shit! It's gigantic.
Two potatoes. Make sure we don't
Did you
damage.
plant those in there?
Yeah, I stuck them in. Yeah, right. 3 potatoes. That can be a seed potato. How many?
Do you want this?
No.
Oh, another one. Wait.
That one's rotten.
Don't get it on your fingers.
Yeah, it's supposed to not bust them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the original potato.
Oh.
That's the seed potato. I think that is too. One of them didn't grow.
So, yeah. Oh. Well, they're big. They actually grew pretty quick, eh?
I wouldn't expect too many. Can you take my watch off? It's got a big gap in it, so they're going to get in it. Ooh, look at potatoes.
Oh, wow, eh? Oh, well.
1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, 9. Oop.
I can't believe how big they are.
Ready?
Yeah. That worked out well.
Thanks, Janice.
Not much to put away, though, for the winter.
No, considering. Put it 2 new fresh potatoes. Ooh, look at these. Should have left it in longer. We could have got more.
Well, yeah, but what about the rest? Because they will rot.
Could have got more potatoes. Look at these giant ones. Yeah, they were collapsing, so they were done, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, is it too late to put more potatoes in?
Yeah, unfortunately. They were big, eh? Too cool. Yeah, what am I supposed to do with that?
We're supposed to put them out in the sun, I think, for a little while.
That ain't gonna happen.
Let them. Well, yeah, I have to lift it up. I think you're supposed to let them. That might be it, because this is the top.
I am surprised. I didn't think they'd be that big.
Okay, that's it.
Now what?
I don't know. Take a look at our haul. How many did we get? Not bad. Good morning. I just got out of bed, so I just wanted to be real quick and shoot a couple of videos here and show you what's going on with the garden. I'll do a bit of a flyby after also. So these are hot peppers here. They're doing well. We have had a really good year with the peppers this year. So behind me we have strawberries. We got lots of strawberry plants. Got some Epsom salt. I'm going to throw this teaspoon of this with water for the peppers to make sure we don't have any problems. So up top here we've got the strawberries. The squirrels are into it, and the only time we're getting any strawberries right now is when they hang down and they can't get to them. They make a lot of chirping. Cucumbers are pretty much done. Still got some new growth there, but yeah, we're getting a few cucumbers, but we're done with the cucumbers. So I planted some new cucumbers, so we're gonna do, those are gonna come up. Still had plenty of time to plant, so we're gonna still have some cucumbers. Okay, and we got some plants here that the pot was a little shallow and not enough fertilizer, and the bugs are getting into it. So it's the only pepper plant really where there's some booms on here, so we're still gonna get peppers. Behind me is really the shaded part of the house. So we don't get a lot of sun, enough sun though, and that's why we got our cold weather plants. The rhubarb's there because I didn't have any other place to put it, and some lettuce back there. The cold weather flowers that we put them in the shade, and they seem to have survived. Kept them back and let them grow. So they're a little ratty, but I'm gonna try and get these. Once she cools down, we'll get these into full sun and the flowers will come back. We've got white grapes we planted this year and they've grown like crazy. They are growing really, really well. Okay, so here we got a pepper plant. So these are some hot peppers that are doing really well in a small container. So, but you notice the size of the plants are not as big. Here we got Roma tomatoes that are doing very, very well, ripening. Already got a few up here. Here's my Thai peppers, or my jalapeno peppers, are doing really well. I love, we take these, we cream cheese and bacon, baby cream cheese and bacon. Eggplants, our eggplants here, doing really well. We've had a few off here already, and we got a few more that we need to be picked. Beans. These are Vortex beans. Let me see. So they get really, really long. She was out here picking yesterday, so they give an idea. And they can grow as long as they want. And they still taste tender and cooked. So you don't have to get on top of these right away. That's why we like these. Some more strawberries, kale,
and our okra plant that grows like crazy.
These guys produce these little things every day. There's a flower today, it'll be a kohlrabi tomorrow. They grow like crazy. You want to pick them when they're finger length, and they're so tender. They get much bigger than this, they become woody, and then you could dehydrate them, turn it into chips, which tastes really good. But yeah, so we just cut these, eat these, throw these in salads, stir fries and everything, and they produce abundantly. Our sweet potatoes right here. We'll see how they do. I think we're going to have a lot of sweet potatoes this year. We did really well last year, and I think we're going to do well this year. So Brussels sprouts, they got lots of Brussels on them, lots of sprouts. So we're going to be working on this and getting this all ready. Some carrots here and some herbs here. We're pulling carrots. You got little tiny carrots out of there, so we are getting carrots every once in a while. But we're going to leave these. They're going to be good for a long time. They don't mind the cold, along with the beets. So the beets are doing well. We got 3 rows of beets here, I think. Yeah, and they're doing well. More sweet potato and mint. Sweetgrass. Sweetgrass is something that my neighbor came over and cut some up, and he took it. He was feeling his allergies were bothering him a little bit, so he cut this back. And what he did with this is he put it in some water, boiled it, and steamed it. And he steamed to give himself a steam treatment. And it cleaned up his sinuses. So that's what he did there. Behind me, over in that corner, is the Blackberry Bush that has gotten twice as big this year. I've been trying to bend it, trying to keep it out of the alley. It's massive, so it's doing really well. And we've got quite a few blackberries off that near the end of the season now, but we're still getting some. But yeah, doing good. Okay, so behind me here we've got our pepper plants. We got lots of different peppers here, and they're all doing really well. We're getting a little bit of rot on the bottom of them, so we're not letting them ripen. So as soon as they start to discolor, we're picking them. I'm going to try and put some Epsom salt and some in here and see if it makes any difference. But right now we're cutting them, slicing them, and throwing them in the freezer. Here, this is a plant we never planted. It's a beefsteak that came up all by itself, and I don't know what type of tomato this is. One of the tomatoes we had last year. It just grew, so we just let it grow. And it's producing quite a few tomatoes. And we got more eggplants popping up over here. And it looks like that one's ready to come with us. So we're gonna cut that one back there. Behind me is our more of a paste tomato, Roma tomato back here, producing lots of blooms. I made a mistake on this. I cut this back, then did some reading and found out you're not supposed to cut back this type of tomato. So I didn't take off any more suckers, and it kind of stunted the amount of tomatoes we got off here. But we're still getting lots of tomatoes, and we're harvesting. So it looks like a mess in there, but there's quite a few tomatoes in there. Down here, we just grew these turnips not too long ago. So they're a cold weather plant, so we'll be able to get these through the winter with our hoop houses, and we'll have pulling turnips in the winter time. Same with the beets and the carrots.